Hello everybody, this is Chromasco018, and just as an update on the whole Kiss anime not working thing, it's back up to where it's supposed to be, because I checked Sword Art Online and the actual, the episode thing where you go and click on which quality of episode you want, it's there now, so yeah. I assume that was just like a fluke or something, I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be my thoughts and recap for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 9. In this episode... yeah, Rimuru experiments with seeing how, how his body would look. His body, his human form, would look if it was like older man, older woman, and he stopped at the older woman because he didn't want to feel like he was perving on Shizu. Because that's essentially how he got the human form, was because, he absorbed Shizu from last episode. Anyway, now that he's got a human form, he can now eat with the rest of the village, so he's eager to see how that would go. Sorry. Anyway, he's trying to figure out, how... I am curious. I wonder if they will end up having, like, different types of plants that normally wouldn't grow there, like, the rice plants, for example. It will be interesting to see if they could make those, though then again, in order to make them, you'd have to have the seeds from the plants in order to do it, so I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Rieger, I don't remember which one, and some of the dire wolves and Gobta end up going out hunting because, obviously they need food. And while they're doing that, Rimuru goes back to the cave where Veldora was, and tests out a new attack, Black Flames, which is pretty darn cool looking. And as he's heading back, he ends up running into Ranga, who had gone with them. Excuse me. And apparently they're getting attacked. Come to find out when he gets there that it's a bunch of ogres. And apparently they're really ticked at him because they see the mask and think it's someone that they know that attacked them. And... thankfully, Rimuru was able to hold his own pretty well against them, even if he lost an arm, thanks to the old man cutting it off. Thankfully, because he's a slime, he can regenerate it easily. When he's finally gotten them to see reason and calm down, he finds out what happened and explains that he wasn't the one that attacked their village and destroyed most of their people. Because essentially, those ogres, as far as we know, are the only ones left. And thus, I think in the end of this episode, Rimuru offers to help them. I think, because I only stopped like maybe a little bit more, like 5-10 minutes. No, 5 minutes left in the episode. I think maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. Before, because I was checking it to see what I needed to talk about in this video. So because sometimes I forget what happens in an episode, especially if I end up especially if it was a long time when I watched it. So yeah, I assume he offers to help them because that's just how he is. He's not gonna leave them hanging. Anyway, that's all I have to say. See you guys next time.